I saw my YouTube channel, so it felt really cringy for me, but I guess it's part of the process according to Kong, so I guess that's good. But yeah, basically I create content for related to fitness and dating from the Asian American perspective. So hopefully if you guys are thinking of starting a channel or you currently have one, my presentation can inspire you guys to show you guys that it's not always the glamour for 10 million views, 100 million views, walk in the park. And it can be a grind, so this is kind of a different perspective on that. So basically, the reason I started YouTube was when I was growing up, I watched a lot of fitness influencers. So all they did was hold a camera around and vlog themselves eating, lifting, sleeping, etc. And they got millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views. So as you can see right there. So then I tried to make my own fitness vlogs, but as you can see, it didn't really go as planned. So I expected just to record it, edit it, upload it, and then have it blow up. But all these videos combined barely have 1,000 views. So as you can see, it's pretty tough. And I even have a side-by-side comparison showing, none of these have 1,000, and then all of those have hundreds of thousands. So this is kind of an expectation versus reality. So I actually pivoted and I started creating these fast food videos talking about how to lose weight while traveling, since for my job I traveled a lot. And they did a little bit better. I had a Chipotle video that did 16K views and a Panda Express that had 11K views. But the issue here was I really wasn't satisfied. You see me wearing these nerdy glasses, and I'm not even vegan, but I made a video about how to eat as a vegan. So I was really just selling my soul just to get the views. And yeah, it's a little embarrassing. So yeah, basically a few reasons why I wasn't satisfied. The first was I wasn't having fun or feeling fulfilled. So the whole reason I wanted to create a YouTube channel was I wanted to express myself and just create content. But I just wasn't having fun doing it. And on top of that, I felt really censored. We live in a day and age where it's really easy to get canceled. You get the wrong snip on TikTok, and then it's kind of over for your presence. So I just felt like I had to play it safe. And this led me to just being scared of taking creative risks. So I feel like as a creator, you gotta take risks and really separate yourself. And I was really just playing it safe. So the turning point was actually 2 years ago. I saw Kevin's podcast on YouTube, and I just happened to be in Vegas. So I reached out to him on Facebook Messenger. And bear in mind, I never did this before. I always thought people just don't respond if you cold outreach, so this was really just on a whim. And to my surprise, he actually responded pretty quickly. I think within 5 minutes actually, so I don't know. Yeah. So we ended up meeting up and getting sushi. And this was really eye-opening for me because bear in mind, I was living in a place where none of my friends were creators, and just bouncing ideas off of Kevin really opened my perspective in terms of creating content and a lot of the possibilities out there. More importantly, he gave me the support needed to take the creative risks I was addressing, which I wasn't doing before. So this led me to my first creative risk. So pretty much, as an Asian American, I struggled with dating a lot, and this was a really interesting topic for me to talk about. It's super taboo, and I think that's the reason I didn't want to make a video about it. But talking to Kevin was really just that extra push I needed, since I bounced this idea off of a few friends back who weren't creators, and they all told me no dude, don't post that, that's super cringy, you don't want to be doing that, right? But then because of talking to Kevin, I created this video and posted it, and it hit 16K views. This is a little outdated, but basically it did really well, and I realized it resonated with people, so I started making more dating videos. So really leaning into this taboo. So yeah, you can see I don't like Seattle too much, but the next thing this led to was me moving into the Amped house. So something about moving into the Amped house, which is really cool, and I think Rohan touched upon it in his talk about being a creator environment, was it really motivated me to push out more content, but also better content. The thing you have to realize is when you're living around creators, it's really easy just to bounce a title idea or thumbnail when you're in the kitchen or in passing, And this is something that's extremely invaluable, and now that I don't live here anymore, it's something I definitely miss, but it's a huge value add. One example I want to touch upon is the Lin 7X video. So pretty much, I found this video of this girl named Lin 7X, and she made this video shitting on Asian guys as an Asian girl. So this didn't really sit well with me, and I wanted to make a reaction, but I was really scared since I'm someone who's really conflict averse, so naturally I tend not to start things. However, because I lived here, I bounced the idea off Kevin. He told me, this is a great idea, you should make the video. So I was like, all right. So I created this video calling her out. Chang destroys self-hating Asian female YouTuber. So I even created a few TikToks using clips from the video, and one of them hit over 1 million views, which was pretty insane since I had no TikTok following. It even turned into a viral sound where a bunch of jacked Asian guys started, remixing it. so like I didn't expect this at all. It was pretty crazy. So yeah, I just want to show you guys like my journey so far. So this was the first video I made, which was a vlog. As you can see, this was in 2019, and I didn't really get too much traction. Once I created that Tinder video, there was a small spike, which was an improvement from the previous year and a half. And then once I created the Lin 7X video, I got a massive spike because people shared the video. And then I ended up rebranding from PerDM Fit to Chang Nation around the dotted line. And now I'm just pushing out more content, creating more shorts as well. And a lot of these are shorts views, but in general, I've just been putting out more and more content lately. So yeah, just quickly what I learned. So the thing I thought was required to succeed at YouTube was it's a linear formula. You put in time and effort, and then your channel grows. But the reality is there's really no formula or graph that sums it up. In my opinion, I think it's actually a triangle. You must have 2 out of the 3. Ideally, you want all 3. So personality, which is just someone fun to watch, editing skills, and content or information, essentially. So you want 2 of the 3, and then the best YouTubers have all 3. So if you just have a good personality, but you don't know how to edit and your content's weird and boring, then you're not gonna succeed. If you have very valuable content, but you're not good at talking and you also don't know how to edit, gonna fail probably. If you can edit, but you have no personality and not good content, I think this is actually probably the best combo, if you have 1 of the 3, but you probably still won't succeed. So what I learned is YouTube is hard as fuck. I've been at this for 3 years, and I stay up late at night thinking about how to optimize everything, and I still am a small YouTuber. Most people won't succeed. But it's worth it. And it's not hard to succeed. So what do I mean by this? You just have to redefine what success means. So this is how I define success now. I have a lot more fun making these videos that resonate with myself and my audience, and I'm able to really speak what's on my mind and use this as a freedom of expression type of deal in a day and age where you can't really speak what's on your mind freely. So it also pushes me to take risks and step outside my comfort zone. So I actually did a few street interviews, which as an introvert, this was absolutely terrifying, and I still can't believe I made these videos looking back, but it was pretty cool. But last but not least, and most importantly, I met really awesome people along the way, and if I never clicked record that day, 3 years ago, I wouldn't be up here talking with you guys and meeting all you guys, all the cool people in this room. And as you can see, I met Kevin Jubal I met through YouTube, and even Kenny, this was when we first met during COVID. So that's my YouTube journey, and hopefully, resonated with some of you guys. Yep. How do I get my arms to look like that? Oh. We're all thinking about it, right? Asking the real questions. The key is this is a youth large shirt, so you want to buy smaller shirts, and then it makes your arms look bigger.
To eat more protein.
Yeah. Good question. Yeah.
Are you sticking to this Asian guy dating niche thing, or are you kind of pivoting towards something else right now?
That's a good question, actually. So I think I was branching out too much and making kind of random topics. So my strategy moving forward is to really niche down and then double down on the Asian part, because I think there's not very many people making these type of videos, and that's where I can separate myself. Versus like fitness, I'm competing against like Kino Body, all these other fitness influencers that are more jacked than me. So I don't have a competitive advantage there. So that's a good question. Yeah.
Have you done any YouTube ads on any of your videos?
Yeah, so I run ads on my videos. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you can qualify for ads. But I only make like $40 to $60 a month on ads. And then I pay like $90 to $120 per video. So I don't make my money off ads. Yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. All right, so really quick, who drives a lime Tesla?